Hello, everybody, and welcome. I did the Divine Feminines with the Karmic, I believe Monday or Tuesday one. So if you haven't, check it out. Thank you for tuning in with Queen Z Spiritual Insight. I wanted to do this quick reading before I actually start my day. I have a couple of things to do. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe, and share. And I do have a contest coming on. So if you go to my main page, underneath every Lord have mercy, I hate when I do this, but the thing, like where all my videos at, in each category there is a video stating about the contest for from now until the 30th of this month. Now, another thing I wanted to reference, I did start the Instagram, so if you want to get daily cards and daily quotes and stuff like that, or to know what's going on as far as me doing readings and stuff like that, you can follow me on Instagram at Queen Z Readings, and also Facebook Queen Z Spiritual Insight is the like page. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Again, this is Divine Masculines reading that have karmics. So the first thing I'm gonna start with is the romance angels, the seed. What's the situation between the divine masculine and the karmic at this time? Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If this doesn't fit your situation, don't try to make it fit. Okay, what do he feel about the karmics? What is on the mind of the divine masculine about the karmics at this time? Ooh. Divine masculine with karmics. Okay. Very soon, playfulness. You gotta pay attention to red flags. I'm gonna pull 6 cards. Can I get 3 more cards? 2. It's religious factors, financial issues, and make the effort. And at the bottom of the deck, we have divine timing is at work in your love life. Worth waiting for. So let's see. What I get from this, I feel like some of the divine masculines are starting to pay attention in the karmic relationship about who's making the effort. I also feel like the overall topic is the divine masculine is probably at the point where they want to wait for that commitment, because religiously a lot of them are spiritually becoming inclined about their love life. And what I see from here, it says worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. For some of the divine masculines that are getting ready to leave a karmic situation because of the red flags, I feel like they're starting to come to the understanding that self-love is the best love. So them being to their self is fine. So that's why they got worth waiting for. And then we got playfulness. A lot of the karmic relationships does not involve playfulness. It says to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit to have fun and shine. Some of the divine masculines are dealing with karmics that they do not enjoy. They don't have the play. They're not able to be themselves. Maybe some of the karmics might feel like some of the divine masculines are too playful, or some of the karmics can be very serious. So you see very soon. It's clear to decide what you want so that it comes to you now. I feel like a lot of divine masculines are starting to make the decisions of what they want directly out of life, out of relationships, out of situations, period. Because again, I feel like a lot of them are now waiting on the universe, waiting on God. They're no longer waiting, like trying to search for love. They're learning that love will automatically find you. It's not something you go looking for or you go, listen, love will find you, period. That's what we all know. Do you got to pay attention to red flags? I feel like the signs are cautioning you. Like I said, some of them are paying attention to the things that is not good for them in this situation, because again, this is a part of the religious factor. And it says your love life is influenced by the religious upbringing in your spiritual path. So I feel like a lot of divine masculines have like certain ways that they always seen their life, they wanted their life to be. And what they probably did, for some, take what resonates. Some of them went with a karmic because of financial reasons. So they became codependent on the karmics. That's why they said pay attention to the red flags, because now what happens that the karmics will utilize this against them. They don't have the playfulness about the situation for some of them. So I feel like a lot of divine masculines are holding on to karmics because of financial reasons. And then you gotta make the effort. I feel like some of the divine masculines, like I said, are really waiting on the universe now. They no longer are waiting or staying in a situation or thinking about staying in a situation that is meaningless. Because it says great love is worth taking the steps you are guided to take. And like I said, some of them are being guided that there's no playfulness in this situation. And this is because you're not making the decision of what you want, divine masculines, or because you're depending on the karmic for money. But this is your call, and this is your wake-up call. You're being waking up about these red flags. This is why the universe is telling you to make the effort to actually change the situation. So I'm going to confirm these cards with the Goddess Guidance Oracle by Doreen Virtue. Let's see what is actually taking place with the divine masculines and the karmics. What is taking place with divine masculines and karmic universe? Now please get a confirmation of each card. What are you trying to tell the divine masculines? And for the cross watchers that are watching today, what should they know about the divine masculines right now? Okay. Worth waiting for. Why is worth waiting for here? It's worth waiting for you to be able to manifest what you actually want in the 3D sense. And this is why the divine timing is at work in your love life, because you are the manifester of your happily ever after. So this is why I think some of you divine masculines are noticing is you should have waited instead of jumping in a relationship. You should have waited for that person, the divine feminine. You should have waited for somebody that is like-minded like you or to actually coexist with you in a relationship. But some of you are manifestors. Some of you are sorcerers. Some of you are able to manifest your own realities. Because it says you are the magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. So that's why I feel like I feel like for some of the divine masculines that are becoming awoke, they're starting to pay attention to what their indecisions are. They are starting to realize why that perfect love is not in their life, because they were the cause of the red flags. They was being indecisive. And I feel like a lot of them are learning that they are mastering, they creating their own situations. This is why this card came out and it says religious factors. They are manifestors. They are sorcerers. All right, let's confirm the rest of these cards. If you're just tuning in, I'm doing the divine masculines with karmic partners. Playfulness. Why is playfulness here for the divine masculines? Boom. Okay. Like I said, for some of the divine masculines that are dealing with a karmic, it's because the karmic feels like she's overly independent. Or you can feel like you're independent and you're being restricted by the karmic, because it says your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. You being independent is what's keeping you strong. No matter what the karmic is doing for you, but I feel like some of you divine masculines are actually going to that sacred place. Even if you meditating, you sleeping, or you having sacred dreams, I feel like you are having dreams because you know that you're independent in yourself. You don't have to be playful with the karmic because you're a happy person deep down inside. But this could be two things. I feel like this is because you're not able to be playful. This is why you're starting to go into solitude, because the karmics is being a little too independent about their happiness. Maybe they trying to like basically make it seem like I said, they don't like your playful side. So they make you feel crazy. They make you feel lesser than a person. So that's why I feel like a lot of you are going within and you're actually praying and asking the universe to release this. It says create an altar and visit a power place to connect with the divine. Like I said, some of you guys are actually in the divine, either for synchronicities about why this karmic partner is not playful. For those divine masculines that think that the karmic partners are they divine feminines, you're starting to go within and ask why the divine feminines, your like quote unquote your karmic partner is not being playful. I feel like you're starting to pray about this. You're asking for answers. Why is very soon here? It says very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Like I said, for some divine masculines, the universe is telling you to go outside. Go outside of your thoughts. Go outside of your comfort zone. Go outside of this relationship. Stop thinking that this is all what it's supposed to be in this karmic relationship. At some point, it was good. It was on your vibration, but you're being elevated. So it's telling you, you have been indoors too long. Go outside and get some fresh air. It says very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. You're not a prisoner of this karmic situation. You got to realize that. So you need to go outside and enjoy yourself a little bit. Because what it's causing you is stressing you out, divine masculines. Because you can't decide what you want. And then it says don't back down. It says stand up for what you believe is right. You have to stand up for this connection with your divine feminine, whether you want to be with the divine feminine. But I feel like you have to stand up for what you truly believe, your true beliefs. What do you want? This is not about the karmic partner. This is not about the divine feminine no more. This is about your reality, what you want to manifest in your reality. If you want the karmic partner, you want to go through all the trials and tribulations still with them, that's fine. You have to stand up for that. Do not back down. But if that's not what you want, it's telling you go outside that situation now. Pay attention to red flags. I just said this to you guys. I said you're starting to feel that you got the red flags is the things that's making you feel crazy in the situation, like the playfulness, like the financial things, all this stuff. So it says you got the sensitivity card. It says you are becoming increasingly sensitive. Avoid harsh relationships, environments, and situations and chemicals. Like I said, you're becoming enlightened about this situation. You're starting to pay attention to the things that actually nag you or make you feel some type of way. And because all these had no religious factors. Angels, can I please get a confirmation for religious factors for the divine masculines with a karmic? Be strong. It says your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Be strong. You are stronger than you think you are, and your strength assures a happy outcome. You have to be strong in your faith. You have to have faith in yourself. This is what the religious factor is. Be positive in your intuition, what the universe is guiding you to do with your mind. Some of you could be having synchronicities and signs and things like that that's telling you to move forward or to pay attention to these red flags. You got to be strong to have faith in this. And I feel like some of you lost faith in the universe. But I feel like some of you need to get it back because of this situation. This situation is what caused you to not have faith in your manifestations. Because what you're feeling like, I prayed about this. I asked God to send me my perfect match. And what they did at that time, what you got to realize, your perfect match was sent to you the way it was supposed to. Because at that time, you was at a lower vibration when you prayed for that. So you had to determine. I feel like for some, including my situation, my divine masculine met me and the karmic around the same time. You got to decide, where was you vulnerable at in that time? Was you looking for intimacy, or was you looking for a relationship, a strong connection, a bond? Some of you wasn't looking for that. Y'all was looking for just the next bitch to hit. And then what ended up happening, the universe put that karma on you to let you know you can't just jump and have sex with anybody because I told you to wait. I'm coming. I'm in control of your relationships with people. But since you want to be the fast ass, you want to rush, and you know, I wanted to give you the time to sit down, and so that way you can understand and observe relationships after your first relationship or your second relationship. And then you meet this other karmic, now you back in the same cycle again. not the divine feminine. You didn't wait. You couldn't wait. You just had to please your flesh. That's what I feel like the universe is saying. You wasn't stronger then. But the universe is telling you, be more stronger in your faith now and actually demand what you want from the universe and the angels, because it's going to be delivered to you. But because you wasn't precise back then and you just dealt with anything the enemy sent, the karmic, in order to distract you away from your path. Some of you had life visions of doing certain things to do better for yourself, and the karmic came in right then and there and took you off your path. This is what you got to understand. When God put you on your path, or the universe put you on your path, you will always be directed to nudges and cracks in the path that you walk in, to see if it was going to distract you, or is you going to leap over them hurdles and keep moving. So that's what I feel like this was. This karmic partner was like a hurdle just to see how strong you was in your faith and your religion. Because some of you feel like you don't need the universe, or you don't need God. You've been through enough. Yes, you've been through enough. But this is why the universe gave you your final test, dealing with love, because you've been through so much when it come down to love, divine masculines. You never decided in your life who you wanted to love and what you wanted to love genuinely. You loved everybody the same. You was a genuine person, but everybody was not going to never love you the same. So with this religious factor card and the strength card is, it's time for you to be strong. It's time for you to decide what you want. It's time for you to focus on what you want and be strong in it. Mean what you say and say what you mean. Financial factors. Why is finances and career? I'm sorry. Blossoming. It says financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. You are just getting started, so have patience with yourself in the process and do not give up. But I feel like when it comes down to the karmic situation with the divine masculines, when it comes down to finances, like I said, I feel like this is something that the divine masculines probably did not want to depend on the karmics, but they started dealing with the karmics and had to depend on them for financial reasons. So I feel like now they're at the point where they want to spread their wings and they want to get their own money. That's why you got blossoming. My phone just stopped. That was weird. That's crazy, because as soon as I said that, the song stopped. So I feel like some of you divine masculines don't want to depend on your karmics no more for financial reasons. So you want to blossom your own finances. This is something that I feel like that's taking the head in your life right now. Make the effort. Inner goddess. I feel like some of you want to make the effort with your divine feminines. Or this could be with you getting in touch with your feminine side and you getting a compassionate understanding for your feminine. And the reason why I said it says awaken the goddess within you through dance, self-care, and appreciating your divinity. Make the effort to actually appreciate yourself in the universe at the same time, because that's what this is telling you. Or take this, all right, this is what I got. Once you take the time and you appreciate yourself in the universe and what the universe is putting you through, and know that it's all lessons, these divine masculines are getting with karmics for lessons. Definitely. Listen, a lot of divine masculines, we're going to talk after. I'm going to do a little chat, because one thing I noticed about divine masculines, everybody may think that divine masculines don't have emotions or feelings because you guys are taught to hide it. A lot of us divine feminines, this is why it's telling you to embrace. I feel like this is going two ways. This is for you to embrace your divine feminine, but in order for you to Lord have mercy. In order for you to make the effort with your divine feminine, you have to respect yourself and embrace the divine feminine in you. You have to connect with yourself as one, from your masculine side and your feminine side. Divine masculines have to see the point of what this situation may have done to, or could do to, the divine feminine. So I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say this clearly. You got to realize you are the sorceress of your love life. You created. So if you want to leave your karmic, for the gentleman that I just wrote, Chuck, if you plan on leaving your karma, the universe is telling you to be strong in your religions. Be strong in your faith and know that it will happen. I'm going to confirm these cards one more time. I love these cards. These is the work, your light, oracle. These cards are beautiful and they're great confirmation cards, I'm telling you. So again, like I said, some of you are planning on leaving the karmic for the fact of it is becoming toxic to you. It's becoming like, maybe this is, I read something this morning on Instagram and it said, not all karmics are bad for the masculines or the masculines are bad for the karmics. Well, we got to realize that everybody has somebody that they meet and they match with. And at first it can be beautiful. It can start out nice, you and the person, that is called the honeymoon stage. After the first year, if you keep seeing the cycles repeat over and over again, this is how I identified a karmic relationship versus a twin flame relationship or a soulmate connection. We went through cycles in our twin flame relationships that we're able to heal. Us dealing with a karmic, even with the divine feminines, we kept resurfacing these same patterns over and over and over again. But with y'all not the only one. This is why I say I feel like the divine feminines is mirroring the masculines too. Because we do the same thing. We are all sources. We are the creators of our life. But a lot of us don't know how to wait for the divine. We don't know how to wait for the universe to actually bring forth this connection. We don't know how to take the time to work on ourselves. Wow, Chuck, that's a very, very long time. I was with my karmic for 9 years before I finally left, and I met my divine masculine during that time. Which, listen, my journey is just all over the place because now the roles reverse. Okay, so I'm going to confirm these cards real quick just to get a full-fledged reading for this. Okay, why is worth waiting for here, universe? Angels, please give me a confirmation card. Okay, we got 2. Another thing, what we got to realize, even like I said, I was a karmic to somebody. My karmic was a karmic to me. He's probably a karmic to somebody else right now. It's just a chain reaction of lessons that we got to learn before we come into that ultimate relationship with our twin flame. I'm sorry, everybody say, "Oh, twin flames is not supposed to be in relationships." That's a lie. I don't feel like that. It depends on the closeness. Hold on one second. I'm doing a YouTube live real quick. What's up? I was asking if you could open the door. All right, front or back. You gotta give me a minute though. You here? Yeah, I'm fine. All right, give me a minute. All right. Okay, so I apologize about that. So the 2 confirmation cards, I'm gonna go confirm this and then go unlock the door for my niece. The 2 confirming cards that I got from this on top of the words wait, and it says Keepers of the Earth. So this is why the universe is telling you to wait. You had to wait for the demands of the universe, not yourself, because it says you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand behind you. So remember, the divine spirit is actually working with you to choreographer, put together this divine connection. But because at one point you wasn't able to wait with the divine, you end up with a karmic situation. I don't care how long it's been, because like I said, we all been here, we all done that. That's part of our insecurities. But it says dance with life. Do something to change your energy. Like I said, some of us need to get away from the karmic situations, divine masculines. This is why the universe is telling you start waiting on me now. It's your time to wait on me. If your karmic situation is getting no better and it's actually nudging you to leave, this is why the universe is telling you, you are the manifestor of this reality. If you want this karmic situation to remain, then that's what I'm going to give you. If you want your actual soul partner, I need you to heal. I need you to have faith in yourself and have faith in me, because I got you. I'm not going to let you dance alone. Look, it's 2 people dancing, but it's mirroring each other. I'm not going to let you dance alone with this fight. This is a fight that I'm here to help you fight. You have to have trust in me. So if you deciding to leave a karmic partner, if you deciding to leave this karmic partner, they telling you it's okay. Once you do what you're supposed to do, and then I'm there. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna go unlock this door, and then I'll be right back so I can finish this reading. I'm gonna get deeper into it, guys. Okay, I'm back. All right, I apologize about that. So, back to what I was saying. So, like I said, yeah, the universe is telling you manifest your reality. That's what they're telling you. Excuse me. Have faith in yourself. Have faith in yourself this time. You have to have faith in order for you to manifest what you actually want. All right. Guys, I'm breathing heavy because I just ran up some stairs. Why is playfulness here for the divine masculines with a karmic? Okay. It says break the chain. Listen. Remember I said some of the divine masculines are trying to understand why the karmics are not playful? It says ancestral patterns, healing, and rewriting the future. If you are in a karmic relationship and there's no playfulness in it and it's like all good, awful, you can't be yourself. You can't smile, you can't joke, you can't do much. You might can do it sometime, and maybe some of the karmics may feel like they're overly independent, or they make you feel like they're too independent and that you don't bring nothing to the table. Or they may feel like you're too independent, and you may feel like you're too independent to be dealing with this karmic situation because you're not being happy. You're not able to be yourself because you're depending on this karmic situation to take care of you. Now, for some of the divine masculines that is not being taken care of by the karmic, I feel like they feel like the divine feminine the karmic does not have, this could be two things. I feel like for some can be feeling like the karmic is a very independent person to the point they do not depend on the masculine, and they will treat you like something, like you're trying to figure out why they don't depend on you for their playfulness, for their happiness, for you to make them feel excited about themselves. You could be doing all you want to do for them and they can still feel this way. So the universe is telling you go to a sacred place, or you may have already been actually asking the universe for signs and synchronicities of letting you know why this karmic partner is acting like this. Why they act like you're like a person that they can't deal with or they don't like to have fun with. So it's telling you got to break the chain. I just was talking to somebody this morning. One thing I noticed, and my mom is going to kill me for saying this, I feel like some men will stay in a situation just to protect the home and the marriage image, but there's really nothing there. This person is actually very much independent, not getting no type of comfort from the karmic partners. So it's like pointless. So I feel like a lot of y'all are praying about this, and I feel like the universe is telling you got to break this cycle. You have to break the chain. Ain't nothing I can do. I already tried. This is why I told you to wait on me so I can give you the partner that you seek, the actual person that is completely like you. But first, you were supposed to heal. Why is very soon here? Remember I said, this is good. This is good, guys. You know why? Because it confirms itself. So you got very soon, go outside and break down, and then you got these two cards. So let's go over this really quick. It says very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. It's time for you to manifest this reality. You are the sources. You're going to make it happen. If you want this divine feminine connection, because I don't feel like this is the karmic connection no more. I feel like a lot of divine masculines are now focusing on the connection with the divine feminines because they probably have more of a playful relationship with the divine feminines than the karmics they with. And this is why the universe is telling you go outside that relationship. Start thinking outside the box. Stop thinking about other things and stop looking at the negative aspect. If something's not right, then you have to go outside of that. Because again, this says you have been in for too long. Go outside and get some fresh air. It's time for you to rejuvenate yourself. Sometimes we could deal with situations that completely drain the hell out of us and we don't even know why. But it's telling you don't back down because now you know what you want. If you really want your divine feminine, it's telling you focus on that. Do not back down. Do not back down. Do not feed back into this karmic situation, especially if it's not meeting you on good and you want to move forward with your life. And you want that total happiness. Everybody want that love that I call it what's the memes called that be on Facebook? The couple goals type of relationship. I do feel like sometimes that do exist. And I feel like that's really like with a soulmate or a twin flame relationship because, I mean, from my experience, it's a blissful situation. So I feel like the universe is telling you, do not back down from manifesting this now. You can't. You ask for it, and I'm going to give you that other chance. Because you got to play, have fun, celebrate, and don't be so serious. Like I said, with the karmic partners, y'all was chosen to not be yourself. Y'all had to be so serious about things and make wise decisions all the time. Y'all was put at the point where the masculines is always supposed to be in charge of everything and know everything the perfect way and not able to make mistakes. But this is telling you, enjoy your life, boo. Hun, it's time. This is your pivot point for you to enjoy your life. I'm giving you another chance. Wait on me this time and I'll show you. Then you got lead. You go first. The universe will catch you. Didn't I just say that? I just said that. I said the universe is waiting for your beck and call to decide what you want, so then it could go ahead and make its move. Once this is how I feel, and I'm a really. This is why I want to talk after because I may be a divine feminine, but we went through the same exact thing. This is what a lot of the divine masculines don't understand, or we are going through the same thing. We literally mirror each other to the point where it's not even funny. Because I've been through this right here. I was in a relationship where there was no type of chemistry with us for 9 years. And I thought that was love. That was a commitment. That was happiness. Oh, I got kids. We together. Da, 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 da. I just wanted the picture perfect life. But what I did not understand, behind the closed doors, it's never picture perfect if it's not perfect. And a relationship is never perfect. When you're not able to go over obstacles and something immediately keep draining you over and over again, no matter how much you love that person, and they down you, that's something for you to get away from. That's not something for you to just stay there. That was a lesson for you to learn. Some of us overstay our lessons because of the children, and that was my problem. That was my biggest problem. So why is pay attention to red flags here for the divine masculines with karmics? Listen. So this could mean two things. The universe is telling you to pay attention to red flags. The signs are cautioning you. You got the sensitivity card says you are becoming increasingly sensitive. Avoid harsh relationships, environments, situations, and chemicals. And then you got the yes card. I feel like this is a divine masculine. I mean, for the divine masculines, the universe is telling you receive these downloads. It says just say yes. Receive what I'm giving you. This is why I keep giving you the red flags. This is why I keep doing what I'm doing to you, because I want you to say yes to me now. I allowed you to say no, and I gave you what you asked for at that time, divine masculines. You wanted the perfect partner for you at that time. What we did not say was, I want the perfect lifetime partner at that time. A lot of us, like myself, got with my karmic at an early age. I didn't know what I wanted out of life. I didn't know what I wanted out of a relationship. So what I did, I just said, I want to be married. I want to have a good relationship with somebody. I want to have kids. And guess what the universe gave me? Exactly what I asked for. Did I say exactly how I wanted it? No. So what the universe is telling you, I gave you what you wanted already. You asked for this. I gave you the karmic situation for the fact of it is, you did not say a life partner. You say you want a wife, or you want a commitment. You want that family life. You wanted kids. So I'm going to give it to you, divine masculines. But don't say nothing when I give it to you how you asked for it. Because I'm going to go for your vibrations. The way you was vibrating there was the way that the universe was going to bless you. This is why they tell us to wait, do the healing process, learn ourselves, enjoy yourselves for a little while. Because then you'll be able to vibrate at a higher vibration so you can bring in what you actually want and you'll be satisfied. Other than that, you're gonna keep getting tests. You got religious factors. Why is religious factors here for the divine masculines with karmics? Why is the religious factors here? Oh, boundaries. I like this. You have to be strong and set boundaries, divine masculines. I know you don't want to hurt the karmic feelings, but if they hurt your feelings, oh so fucking well. It's not don't do it in a harmful way. Don't mean it in a negative, derogatory way. What the universe is telling you, this is why you're being awakened. This is who you are. This is what you're here for. It says your love life is influenced by your religious and upbringing and spiritual path. Then it says be strong. You are stronger than you think you are, and your strength assures a happy outcome. And then it says boundaries. Let me tell you something. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? For a lot of divine masculines, like I said, we dumb ourselves down. Y'all dumb yourself down to please the karmics, but what y'all don't understand, you actually give them the right way to treat you the way they want to treat you. If you don't stand up for what you genuinely want and be real with yourself so you can be real with the karmic partner, it's either one or two things. This is how you know if they really for you or not. Either you're going to accept me or you're not. It's up to you. If I put boundaries and I put it out there with a passionate heart, and I'm not saying it in no negative way, and you decide to bash me for my boundaries and you're not going to respect them, then guess what that means? That means we're not meant to be. That means we're not respecting each other's wishes. There should be boundaries. I'm not saying put rules down where it's like a 10-page letter like, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that, where I can't do this and you can't do that. It's more so the things that you know is going to destroy your connection or your relationship, you both have to respect it. But if the karmic female or masculine, whichever way it may go, take what resonates, if they do not respect you, divine masculines, you have to set boundaries. If the boundaries are broken, you know the next move. You have to move because it's not good for you. This is why the universe said, are you going to accept it this time? Are you going to take my downloads? Are you going to take the synchronicities? Are you going to allow me to put the magic woo in your heart again so you can understand there is somebody perfect for you, but you wasn't setting your example straight back then. So now you want to set your example straight and set boundaries. Okay, divine masculines, do it. You have to, because it's a part of your calling, just like us divine feminines are told to set boundaries. Because that person that's for you is automatically going to understand them boundaries. Y'all going to be equal to y'all boundaries. Everything that y'all think of that's negative with other people is actually going to be okay with that divine feminine, or you get what I'm saying, vice versa. Finances and career. Why is finances and career? They keep throwing them at me too. Get grounded. Empaths, highly sensitive, connect with nature. Start depending on the universe. Start actually not even letting this bother you. Because what you got to realize, in so many cases, some of us are financially stable with our karmics. I would not even say that. But this is for those that is worrying about their finances and their career or their job change or something. This is financial issues are affecting your love life right now. You have to open up to that idea. Do not put negative energy on your work situations for those that can't get a job. You have to actually realize what is negative in your atmosphere that's preventing you from manifesting these jobs. What is negative in your environment that is preventing you from being this financial established person? For some of the divine masculines, I feel like some of you, your karmics, depend on you for financial reasons. And this is probably draining you because they're probably very codependent on your finances. So you're not able to actually keep things the way you want to do it. So I feel like some of you are blossoming about this. You ready to be free from this. You ready to actually live your life away from the stress and the struggles of this. But this is telling you to open up, blossom up, and accept what you don't have right now and just act like you do got it, because then I'm going to bless you with it. Once you get out of this karmic situation, I could bless you abundantly. Because it says get grounded. Empaths, highly sensitives, connect with nature. You have to connect to your higher self. You have to sit out in nature and actually connect with the universe. If you can't, I always say, go sit by the water, relieve some of that stress, allow the universe to speak to you in so many ways. What is make the effort here for? Woo! Should I take all? Listen, I think I am, because Divine Masculine, Divine Masculine, the Tower card is here. The Tower card is definitely here. So I'm going to take all these because it actually tells a very amazing story to me. Okay. All right, so you got make the effort. It says great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Like I said, for some of you, the universe already gave you the insight to move forward with your life. Go towards your divine feminine. Go towards your divine feminine. It says the inner goddess, awaken the goddess within you through dance, self-care, and appreciate your your divinity. Your divinity is actually your destiny, your path. You have to appreciate everything, good and bad, because you know why? You about to be back connected to your soul family. Once you go towards, you make the effort to go towards your divine feminine, everybody, every weirdo that's like-minded like you will actually gravitate around you. The people that's for you will gravitate around you. It says the great gathering is coming together, intuitive hits and soul tribe. Your divine feminine is a part of your soul tribe. So what you think gonna happen? You got Manatuckin, longing for home, belongings, and original light workers. You and your divine feminine mirrors each other. Y'all both have the same type of, like you could be, I'm an empath, and say you're an empath as well. So this is where it says you're longing for home. This is something that's going to connect you to somewhere where you feel safe. Because you know why? Then you got don't dim to fit in. Do not dim who you are to fit in with any goddamn body. Because you know why? Don't change yourself. People gonna accept, the ones that's gonna accept you is actually the ones that's supposed to accept you. If your karmic partner do not accept you for who you are, the bubbly person, the happy person, the one that's not always serious, the one that likes to sit and probably enjoy life like at a slower pace, the universe is telling you, oh well. Do not do that to yourself. Do not be something you're not. It says, how are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Why are you doing this to fit in with people? You got to make the effort to get with your divine feminine, because you know I ain't no trying to fit in. You automatically going to fit the puzzle pieces with her. Y'all are one alike. And you know, I always say in all my readings, this is mind, body, and soul. Spirit is ready for you to connect to your mind, body, and soul so you don't have to fit in with nobody. You fit in with yourself and your counterpart and your soul tribe. You know why? It's telling you, you got the crumbling. What are you clinging to? What are you clinging to, divine masculines? What are you clinging to? I love this card. Because if you look at the card, you see it's nothing but ruins, but on the other side, you see the beautiful trees, the nice little, you know, the nice flowers and all this other stuff. But behind there, you still hiding behind this fucked up situation. So you just peeking at the beauty. You peeking at the divine feminine. You peeking at your goddess. You're watching her from afar, but you're dealing with a karmic situation. You got to let that go. You got to make the effort to come towards her, because I'm sorry, this is a tower card. You're going to still keep looking behind the dark ass walls, trying to figure out what's on the other side. You don't want to wait too late, though. So I'm going to pull some soul journey cards to see what lessons the divine masculines are actually on. And actually to see what, I'm going to pull some past lives too. Because I actually want to see what karmic situations is this dealing with a lot of divine masculines. Is this past life karma? Or is this like something that y'all need? This is just lessons. I feel like they lessons though. So I'm going to pull 2 past lives for the divine masculines. Can I get 2 past lives? What is the general topic for the karmics with the divine masculines? What is this for? At the bottom, you see phobias popped out. A lot of you guys are afraid to leave. Why? You're afraid. Love life. That pops out automatically. Love life pops out. Let me get one more. Lessons and blessings. This is lessons and blessings about your love life, divine masculines. You are put in this karmic situation to learn the lessons and take the blessings from it and move forward with your love life. I really like this. Okay, let's confirm these cards with the soul. Actually, I'm gonna pull 4 soul journeys. Let's see what soul lessons you guys are on. Let me get 3 soul journey cards. What lessons is divine masculines are learning in this situation with their love life? What lessons are the divine masculines learning out of love life? One more. Here's the lessons. Thank you. You got pride. Don't this sound about right with you divine masculines? I swear it says your pride. Your pride is in the way, honey. This is the lessons you need to learn about your pride, your ego. Your ego says, I love myself and I see myself in everyone. You have to have compassion for the situations. Your pride is telling you, your pride is keeping you grounded and not allowing you to learn the lessons so that way you could get the blessings from it. Don't ever look at a karmic situation as something bad, because you got to take the good with the bad and actually move forward. You're in denial. A lot of you divine masculines are in denial. So like I said, for some of you, you're in denial that this karmic partner is not for you. You feel like this person at first genuinely captures your heart, your mind, your body, and your soul. But somewhere down the line, you started seeing the signs. It says, I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. It's time for y'all to pay attention to the lessons, so y'all can get the blessing out of the lessons. And this is a part of your purpose. This is your purpose. These lessons are your purpose so you can grow. It says, I know what I am here to do. You know that this karmic situation, I feel like some of you are now coming into the insight that this was a lesson. And a blessing at the same time. The release is going to be the blessing. Right now you're learning the lesson, but when you release this karmic situation, it's going to bless your heart. It's going to bless your soul. Okay, let's get some life purpose cards. I'm going to pull 3 of these. I told you guys I was going to go deep in. I told you. Let me get back upstairs from opening that door. I was going to give you some more. Divine masculines with karmics. What is it? Life purpose. Can I get 2 life purpose cards for the... Well, they gave me 3. It says, you're on the right path. It says, keep doing what you're doing because it's working. Do you got freedom? I don't make this up, guys. You're free to do what you choose. Why are you letting these illusions keep you grounded in a situation you're not happy in? Nutrition. You conduct healing work with your culinary skills. Some of you guys are cooks. And I'm going to pull 1 abundance angel to close out this reading. And then I'm going to pull, I'm actually going to pull 2 soulmate cards so that way I can get a message from the divine feminine to close out your reading. Ooh. Can I get 2 abundance angels cards? You got positive faith and optimism. Donations, tithing, and charitable work. So let's see what this is saying. So the first one, it says positivity, faith, and optimism. You open the doorway to positive experiences, opportunities with your positive expectations and energy. Do not allow negative energy or temporary setbacks to interfere with the path that you are on. Keep the faith and keep going. Hello, divine masculines. Ain't no more way I can say this to you guys. Ain't no more the universe can say it to you. You got to have strength. That's the Leo, the lion. The lion stands for strength, right? You have to have strength in order to get out of this karmic situation. And then it says donations, tithing, and charitable work. Give joyfully to the organizations of people who spiritually support and inspire you. You know that your generosity will be returned to you many folds in miraculous ways. The time, supplies, mercy, or other resources you donate will ensure that your positive energy multiplies. So what I get from this, I feel like the universe is telling you, because you were so generous to some of the karmics, those that was being generous to the karmics, and the karmics just wasn't buying it or still treated y'all crazy. I feel like the universe is telling you, have compassion for that situation, because no matter what, I got you, bro. I got you, divine masculines. What are you waiting for? Now it's time for you to make that move you need to make and do what you need to do as being the masculines. If the universe is nudging you to do certain things, you have to do it, because you're going to keep getting that tower card. You're going to keep getting that tower moment where everything just seems like the world is just coming to an end until you actually accept the lessons from it and move forward. You have to accept the lessons and move forward with your life. Have a good one, divine masculines. Actually, give me 1 second. We're going to actually discuss something real quick. So I want to actually go over the lessons and blessings part, because I've been through the karmic situations. Every divine feminine went through it, or we're going to go through it. What I want to tell you is the only reason why I feel like, but we don't understand that the twin flame connection, the soulmate connection, we are here to elevate us to a higher vibration, right? You can't do that with the karmics. The karmics are meant to break away the barriers of what lessons we needed to learn before we actually could elevate to the next level. And you got to realize every level deserves a different devil. So you're going to run into other karmics, but you might just be tested because the universe want to see if you still fall weak. Are you strong enough to set boundaries with people? Why I'm bringing you to your ultimate love? Or are you going to actually feed into these sinful things, these fleshly things? When I mean fleshly is money, sex, drugs, partying, a girl with a bad body, a pretty face. That's something that is fleshly. Or are you genuinely going to move towards somebody that can actually keep you grounded spiritually? So that way you can start manifesting abundantly your happiness. Can I get 2 soulmate cards? Listen. So I'm going to close out your reading, guys, with 2 messages from your divine feminines to you. Actually, I'm going to pull 2 for the divine feminine and 2 from the karmics. No, I'm just going to pull 2 from the feminines. I don't know why I said that. 2 hearts merge through an explosive of love. United, they create unlimited wealth. Together, they fulfill their dreams. Didn't I just say that? This is why a lot of you divine masculines don't have the jobs or the careers y'all want, because the universe is telling you you're still dealing with a karmic situation that you're not going to grow with. Your twin flame and your soulmate is actually going to be the one that's going to elevate you, and y'all going to rise together and become, listen, when you love somebody and you genuinely, your home life is going good, what happens to you at work? You ever go to work and you got your homeboy that's in the next cubicle, or the person that's working with you, and they like, hey guys, and you like, yeah, his wife must have did him tonight. No, sometimes that person genuinely happy because that person they feel the joy from home, so they're gonna automatically bring that into the universe. They're automatically gonna bring it to the workplace, and that's an offset for everybody else. Like, everybody see him like, oh, true. What are you happy for? That's what this card is saying from the divine feminine. Says, united, they create illuminated wealth. We are going to be abundant as hell when we come as one with each other. We are going to be abundant as hell. Do you hear me? People gonna think that you Illuminati or something. That's how much is gonna change for you. It might take its time, but that's a part of the struggles. Do you got let go of inhibitions? Be creative and allow your imaginations to run wild. Your love life will transform in a way you never thought possible. This is from the divine feminine. Listen, I got you, baby. That's what we saying to y'all. Like, listen. Oh, we just waiting for y'all move. But we're not waiting on y'all move. That's the difference. Do what you got to do, masculines. Heal. If the universe is nudging you to go with your divine feminines, do that. Because what you doing, you holding up everything that was promised to you from birth. This was your birthright. You're going into your birthright. It's time for you to accept your birthright. Stop keep settling for less, because just like us feminines, we get with people because we care, and then we allow them to overuse us. That's called narcissistic behavior. That's called people that mean us no goddamn good. So, divine masculines, I hope you enjoy your reading about you and the karmic. Please like, subscribe, and share. And also find me on Instagram and on Facebook. It's Queen Z Spiritual Insight. Instagram is Queen Z Readings. Have a good day, divine masculines.